Hello everybody, Jimmy is Promo here, and in this episode of Gadgets and Stuff, this is actually episode 14, and we are talking about a Bluetooth headset that is from Marsee. Now Marsee reached out and sent me a headset to do a review on, and this is going to be the review. I've played with this thing for about 10 to 12 days now, and I came out with the verdict on is it good or does it suck. Now, the first thing I do want to talk about with this headset was a small issue that happened for only one day. And for some reason, and this is the Marsee lc-8600. Now, for some reason, one day it happened to just stop taking a charge. And so I played with it so much that I finally killed the battery on this thing, which that is one good point. It does have a good battery life on it. But for some reason, it didn't want to take up a charge, and so I played with several different outlets, several different chargers, tried several different things, and it actually came up to where I just kind of took the headset a little bit, kind of banged it on my table, and then it actually started working again. So that's the only downside, and that's the only reason why I would probably take off probably a full point for that one. Or maybe a half a point, just because hopefully maybe it's just my issue with this one particular headset that they sent me. So inside of the box, we actually have a auxiliary cord that you'd be able to plug into the very bottom of the headset. And so this one is actually Bluetooth 4.1, but you do have the option to cord it. So actually when this thing was not able to charge, I could have just plugged this on in and regained the sound quality that was actually able to produce from this headset. So you do actually have the auxiliary cord that you'd be able to plug it on in, so it's just a normal 3.5 millimeter head jack. And then you also have this little ribbon right here. This is actually the cord to charge your headset, and it does take a little while to charge it up. And actually, when you first get this, make sure you charge it all the way up to 100%. It's always recommended with any new accessories or electronics that you get. And so this is just micro USB that plugs into the very bottom right there. And you also have your mic for when you take phone calls. So I do want to make sure that everybody knows here the end result of stars. I will finish and give this one a 3.5 to 4 star. If there was like a 3.75, that is what this one will get. So actually, with the mic, which was something that we just got done talking about, I held several different communications and several different phone calls with this thing, and I loved using this one over any other headset that I've had, because here's the other star it earned. It's extremely light. It feels actually really good on the head. The comfort is amazing. It's not a huge round thing that goes over your ear. It's actually just a little sleek little rectangle, and it actually pushes out a lot of sound. So in terms of loudness, this thing is loud. In terms of comfort, it is also comfortable, and it also distinguishes your right and also your left. And below the video, this is right here from Marsee, I will have the Amazon link to where you can purchase this. Now, don't let the very first comment I said on here kind of sway you from it, because everything else, this thing is perfect for the price. Now, originally, it's right around the $79 price point, which I would never pay $79 for this. But right now, it's right around the $25 to $30 range, which is perfect for this. That is where everything is regained from the quality of this headset. So this thing is loud. You do have the 3.5 head jack, and then also the buttons right here. It's extremely simple and easy to use. You basically press and hold on your call, or also the hang up button. It also serves as the play and the pause. This right now is basically just trying to Bluetooth over to one of my devices. Once it is paired, it turns blue. One of the things you can even do is if you're to press and hold on it for a long time, it'll blink from the red and the blue color, but you want to do that from the off position. So here it is off, and I will press and hold, and this will be for probably about the 10-second range here, and it'll be able to blink between the red and the blue. And now it is in pairing mode, and then you actually will just search for the lc-8600 on your phone. And then this is where you'd be able to get it paired up. So battery life is actually really good on this thing. Continuous playback is anywhere between 10 and 12 hours is what they speak about, but it also depends on how loud you get this. This does have a independent volume control. So when you are pressing up on the volume control on the cell phone isn't connected with it. So if I'm pressing down on this, I'm pressing down on the volume of the headset, not the volume of the phone, which is also a really good perk as well. The only thing that I would probably change with this headset is probably the fact of this little button here. You can hear it click. I don't like that little clicky sound. It makes it sound cheap, which, it is, sub the $30 price point, but I kind of wish that kind of big clicky, cheapy click was not there. But outside of that, the functionality is there, and it does work, and it does its purpose. Now, you also got the forward and the back button. You got your play, and you also got your pause. So everything is really easy. It's simple to use. Marsee did a great job with this price point. Now remember, if it's 30 or less, definitely get this thing. You will be happy. My hopes is that maybe it's the way I used it, maybe it's from the sauna, maybe it's from something where that is where the connection got messed up inside of here. So I'm hoping it's just this one, but because it did happen to me, I do have to take off a star for that. And the other reason why it's not a 5-star or a 4.5 star is because it seems as if the bass is really good. What this thing really hits is the mids. It doesn't really hit the highs or the lows extremely well, but I also still have to keep in mind it is a $27 set headset. So in terms of what it can hit, the loudness, the comfort, the portability, how small it is, you can also make it larger and smaller. Sorry that I'm kind of ranting or going on and on and on about this headset, but I'm trying to get everything out as much as possible. Would I recommend buying this? I would. If you've got somebody who is just looking for a really decent, good working headset that does not cost a lot. If you're looking for a headset that is $40 or less, this is your winner. And again, this is by Marsee. Now, I can't really compare this to any of the level headsets that Samsung makes because those are a little bit more premium, but you will see a huge sound quality if you're an audiophile. Now, if you're not an audiophile and you don't really care, you just want a really good banging loud headset that will do the job and it is comfortable and it's really good for calls, then this will be your winner. So I hope this has helped you guys out. That was the full review. I wish I probably should have bullet pointed this before I shot it, but you pretty much get the gist of it all. So make sure you guys hit on like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.